All right, Washington, D.C. to Delaware to New York right now. But first, we've got a couple of very important stops to make. I'm on errand from Tiffany to uphold a long-standing tradition. What is that but Tiffany's favorite place on the planet? Sprinkles. 24 Sprinkles cupcakes. Yep. We'll try the lemon. Okay, check this out. If you haven't had a Sprinkles cupcake, these are like $5 cupcakes, which I know sounds ridiculous, but they're pretty amazing. And there's a crazy story behind the Sprinkles cupcake. I took all the cupcakes. They're all in here. Yes. All right, Sprinkles cupcakes. Wrecked a Ferrari. That's right. I posted on Instagram a couple weeks ago a photo of a wrecked Ferrari, and it's all because of a Sprinkles cupcake. And it was the start of a beautiful tradition in the Nelson home. Wrecking Ferraris. No, Sprinkles cupcake. So where do I begin? Where do I begin? Of course, I had to grab one for the road. I'm not going to come here and pick up this massive order. My wife has some girls' party favorite things, and so there's only a few Sprinkles in the world. Began in Beverly Hills, I believe. The Sprinkles that wrecked a Ferrari came from Scottsdale, Arizona. And basically, whenever I travel around this beautiful world we live in, I buy my wife cupcakes from the best places I can find to try to top Sprinkles. That's right, Sprinkles cupcakes are so good. So the story goes like this. I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona, visiting Lovesac Store during Operation Frontline like I'm doing right now. And I get this phone call as I'm on my way to the airport to return the rental car and fly home. Shawn, while you're in Arizona, I just discovered they opened a Sprinkles cupcakes. And I'd never even heard of it. And I said, okay. You must go there, she says. And I say, no, I'm on my way to the airport. So I'm on my way to the airport, and my wife will just not stop begging me to go to Sprinkles. So I divert, I go to downtown Scottsdale, find the Sprinkles store, buy a dozen cupcakes or whatever, put them in a box, rush to the airport, return the rental car, run through the whole, Phoenix airport, miss my flight by like 1 minute. So I call up my friend who's living in Scottsdale, who will remain unnamed at this juncture. I say, hey man, I've got like 6 hours to kill the next flight. I'm gonna come see you, hang out. So I taxi over there with my cupcakes and shoulder bag in tow. We hang out. He's like, let's go get pizza. I said, oh my gosh, let's take your Ferrari. I'd never ridden in a Ferrari. He happened to own a Ferrari. I thought that was cool. We get in his Ferrari, 5 minutes into it, bam, on a pole, wrecked. Okay, now I posted a picture of this on Instagram the other day. In fact, I'll throw it up here. Moral of the story is, no cupcakes, no wrecked Ferrari. So I have this great photograph of my friend just eating one of these $5 cupcakes when we get back to his house. We were all okay, airbag to the face, nobody was hurt, the Ferrari was totaled, and my buddy took down half of Tiffany's cupcakes in spite. But that began a wonderful tradition. So tradition breeds coalition, right? That's what I like to say. And it's all about strengthening relationships. Believe it or not, tradition can be very powerful, but it has to be kept up. And so ever since then, everywhere I travel, I try to go out of my way to buy Tiffany cupcakes from the best place I can find. And in fact, there's one just down the street here. There's a local joint here in Georgetown, D.C., Washington, D.C., that is amazing, called Georgetown Cupcakes, but it is still not as good as Sprinkles. So Sprinkles, look at that, despite this local dig, opened a Sprinkles shop just down the street from Georgetown Cupcake. Competition, man. Still like Sprinkles better. So Tiffany's having some girls' party, asked for 24 Sprinkles. New York City's out of the way. On the way home, I'm going to a different part of New York. So here I am at Sprinkles Cupcakes in Washington, D.C. I've always thought that Washington, D.C. was kind of a pretty town because they have restrictions on how tall buildings can be. None of them can be taller than the Capitol. And so it just creates a more Parisian look to the city. Lincoln Memorial! And the weird thing is, I'm a chocolate guy. I don't even like fruity stuff, but strawberry, banana, lemon, and sprinkles. I mean, they really are good enough to wreck our Ferrari for. I'm in Maryland, and gas stations look just like ours. Just gonna pop in real quick and say hello to the Lovesac crew in Christiana, Delaware. Our lonely store out here, the only one that's not far from KOP, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, but they won't get a chance to come to tonight's Frontline. It's a little far for them to drive. And so, gonna pop by and say hello. Lovesac Christiana Mall, what's going on? Jen. I have the distinct pleasure of having the store all to myself with Jen, a 5-year sacker who used to appear on QVC with us. Pretty amazing.
Yes, my favorite.
It was pretty weird. It was a weird time in our history. But now she's holding down the Christiana Lovesac Store, the only one in Delaware.
Yes.
And she pretty much single-handedly makes this place happen. I shouldn't say that. She's got a great staff, but today on the vlog we're talking about traditions. So I had this tradition of bringing Tiffany cupcakes. We're talking about the power of tradition, right? I had this little Shawnism. Tradition breeds coalition. So do you have any great traditions in your Lovesac store? Any weird things that you guys do that kind of keep you guys going?
I like a Secret Santa.
You do a Secret Santa?
I like a Secret Santa.
All right.
I've always been a Secret Santa girl, and you got to keep the price point low, but then you get somebody something thoughtful, and so it's not about the actual gift that matters, it's more about the thought.
You do the Secret Santa with your staff here?
Yeah.
Every year?
I do.
That's pretty cool. They look forward to it?
They do.
That's good.
And they get somebody different. So it's not like you're getting a gift for somebody that you're used to getting one for.
Yeah.
I think outside that box.
That's good. That's good. We're going to do a Secret Santa AHQ actually
Really?
next week. Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you know who you have yet?
I just got notified today. I don't know who it is. I haven't opened
Secret.
it. It's a secret. That's right. Can't announce it on the vlog.
Right.
What?
This is what we call news.
All right. So I just met literally 12 seconds ago Gary Hendrickson. Walked in here to Lovesac Christiana. I guess you bought Sactionals.
Yes.
How long ago?
We 2 months ago, and just got delivered within the last month. So we are brand new customers, and very happy with product, getting it moved into place, trying to figure out what we need now to accessorize our great Sactionals.
That's really cool. Yeah. So I guess you have a new addition to your home you built on.
Yes.
So and you've got your Sactionals. So did you go through any iterations? Did you set it up different ways, or did you kind of know how you're going to do it right?
No, we thought we knew how we were going to do it, and then we had to readjust and set it up a different way, and we've set it up a different way, and we're in love.
That's cool.
With the Sactional. So
look at that.
everything down, and what we did on the side
looking.
closest, well, you were in there, so you've seen it.
Right.
So side close to the kitchen, we took the one end piece off.
Right.
You know, and put the arm one, so we only had two on the end.
Right.
Kind of keeps it a little more open.
Yep.
Like an open space going in.
Have we sat on it yet, or is it just sitting over there in the
laid, slept, everything?
Oh, good,
so
good.
We're in. So
Good. All right, so I got to know this. What was the number one reason? What was the number one thing for you? Because Sactionals do all these things, you know, rearrange and wash and this and that. And that.
Yeah.
What was the number one reason you liked Sactionals? You chose them.
The utility of just being able to do so many different things with it.
Well, here's what I love. So it sounds like you had a plan going in.
Yes.
You had it all drawn out, and it worked in your head. But then when you got in the space, it felt a little bit. You wanted to do something a little different.
It didn't work. It was not. It didn't flow.
So just think if that had just been a custom sofa built the way you wanted it to, you would have paid all that money.
We were in trouble.
Waited all that, right?
Yeah, we were in absolute trouble.
Yeah.
So we would have had to have returned it, done totally something different,
or just live with it.
And yeah, that
And I
would have
think
been
a lot of
difficult.
people- yeah, I think
because
a lot
when
of-
you're living in your space, so we've been in our home 15 years, going to plan on being in it with an addition for 15 plus more, and that would have been difficult space to not have the flow we wanted. Would have been very difficult. Yeah,
And it's hard to know until you get it in.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah,
See,
where we want the sofa, where we want the TV to the sofa, where we want the stools by the counter. So the flexibility is awesome. So,
that's cool because a lot of people wonder, like, oh, come on, people don't really rearrange. It's not really about, I mean, by the way, a lot of people do that. But it's not so much about rearranging them for like guests coming over. It's more about what you just said. It's about being able to get it tweaked and get it just right, not being stuck with something.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And once we got it apart, moved it around, found out how easy it was to do, and knowing that it would last forever, meaning we could clean the product, you know, take the cover off, replace it cheaply, and it would last 10 to 15 years. That was huge for us. So yeah.
Well, you just wrote the ad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's perfect.
Happy to do it.
Amazing. That's good. Well, I'm glad it's working for you, man.
Yeah, thank
it's really
you.
cool.
Great
Nice to meet you.
meeting you.
Yeah,
So,
likewise.
Yes, I'm mad I got new couches because I want a sectional couch.
That's right.
Should be in a commercial.
That's right. You should be. Look at that. That's why you're mad you got new couch.
No, bro, that thing is very soft.
Cool. And this guy was just jumping on it.
Yeah. He took it.
It took it.
He took it.
It took it. When people don't believe me and how tough sectionals are, we just make them climb up on it. That's what this guy was just like
It's real.
trying to like get vertical on that thing.
No, I'm jumping on it. You told me jumping on it. I'm jumping on it. As long as I got paid for it, I'm jumping on it.
She said, long as I'm gonna pay for it.
Guess who just rolled in? Susan. How long has it been now?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. You have just been killing it here at Christiana.
Love it here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah. Do you have any great traditions in your life? Whether it be a holiday tradition?
Well, all family gatherings. We had a McGinnis family gathering this past weekend. We've made commitments to each other to get together and spend family time together. And not
good.
just for a holiday and not just for a wedding, just because the Eagles are on Sunday.
And you know, there we go. There's a tradition on its own. Philadelphia Eagles. But you know what I love is that you said, we made commitments because it takes effort, man, to like start traditions. You can't just want them. You have to
Work at them.
You have to work at them. You have to make the commitment. No, we don't want you to take the picture. It has to be a selfie because it's a good tradition, right? Everywhere I go, cool sackers. That's all we have are cool people that work here. All ages, all types. I love it. It's just so awesome. So by the way, that's the point, right? Like traditions don't have to be epic or they don't have to even be super wide, reaching like a family party. It could be something as simple as the Lovesac selfie. The Lovesac selfie has become this silly tradition and it has to be a selfie, right? And it's just what we do and we do it everywhere we go. And as dumb as that is, it can be little things amongst your family, inside jokes, buzz phrases amongst your co-workers that really bring people together. Okay, before I go inside to do this Operation Frontline in Nanuet, New York, it's freezing! My challenge to you is to develop a new tradition today. Get off the couch today, as we say. Go do something today. And that is to start some new tradition, whether at work or at home, something simple. It does not need to be, an annual thing. It could just be a weekly thing. It could be a daily thing. It could be a monthly thing. It could be something silly. But tradition breeds coalition. Teamwork comes from sharing experiences. Yes! Lovesac, what's going on? All right. So here we are live on Instagram in episode 37 of my vlog. We're both making a vlog and being live at the same time. And what I've been doing is asking people, what is your favorite thing when we go places, if you follow the vlog, what is your favorite thing about working at Lovesac? What's up, Lake 30? How you doing? SRG8s tuning in from our Sactionals. They're on their Sactionals in Texas. What's up? We love you.
Workers, I love them.
Perfect.
Showing somebody new every time.
Company culture, amazing.
Agreed with that. I just love this place and everybody that's in it.
I like when people walk by outside of the store and they say, so-and-so has that couch.
Yeah.
Because we're getting out that.
Yes. So like people actually having
People
our stuff.
actually have our stuff.
Imagine that.
Everything.
Going home to my own sectional.
There we go.
Going home to my own sectional.
Nice.
Meeting new people and building awesome relationships every day.
Right on.
Being able to give people the comfort of a cloud in their own home.
Ooh.
Our customers. Our customers. Our customers.
Customers.
All the great product and watching somebody's eyes light up when you show them a demo.
Isn't it the best? I love the look on someone's face when they fall into a Lovesac for the first time. Let's see.
I was gonna say my sectional.
Your sectional. Forget about all these people. Forget about all these
Going home to
customers.
my section.
My own.
300 people every day that you do go into work actually are the only ones that really make a difference. And there's lots of planning and a lot of stuff that goes into that, but it really,
You do feel
you
important.
really have to, you have to take a minute to
Yeah, and
know
you should,
that
because
you
you
make the difference.
You may feel like you're, just one of like a person working in the mall right now for this company, but truth is, if you were one of the first 300 people at Apple, you'd probably feel like you were somebody.
Yeah.
And so some of you have been here a while and you feel like you got in early. The funny part is, and it's really weird. After 20 years or since I made the first Lovesac, what's weird is that and sometimes I wonder, like, why am I still amped about this? Like, I should be like tired of this, but I'm not. I love it, and I'm proud of what we're building. And what's weird is that I really truly believe that we're just beginning, and I don't know why that is. I mean, we took way too long to get here. Probably used way too much money and whatever, and we made a lot of mistakes along the way. But regardless, we're here. We have those bones. We are that technology disruptor, and we are going to wreck this industry. And when we do, it will be your fault. So thank you. You deserve a round of applause. Thanks for being here. You're amazing. Subscribe to the vlog. Oh my gosh, it's not a blog.
It's a vlog.
There we go.